Hi, I'm Jen, and today we're going to have just a quick little lesson for Steven out there, who has also been a long-time subscriber, and he's a really good guy. And he asked me a question. He trains, or actually his job, he's a truck driver, so he's always on the road, and so he's asked me, or what he's done is he's taken a lot of my videos, the different concept videos, and he puts it on tape. That way when he's driving, he can practice mentally. He can hear me give an instruction. He can practice in his mind. I think it's great. I think it's awesome, man. And he asked me, well, he wishes there was more he can do. So I thought of some stuff that I do when I'm driving and how I use the steering wheel. Okay? And I just have a little fun with it, okay? So I'll show you a couple of things that I do, Steven. And you guys can all practice, okay? So let's pretend this is the steering wheel in my car or in my semi-truck or my truck, right? Now, let's see. One of the easiest things, one of the first the things I do is learning to get the elbow into the middle, right, and then punch straight out. And as soon as your hands touch the top of the steering wheel, then that tells me stop. Something's in my way, so I stop. Then I sink and listen. Stop, get heavy elbow, sink, right? Bring your elbow to the center, punch, stop, then sink. So this is a good way to practice, right? This way, so you can practice this drill. Right? You can also come to here, right, and practice after you punch, right? You can practice like coming to Fuchs out, right? Fuchs out, right? Punch, then Fuchs out, right? Punch, then Fuchs out, right? Okay, elbow in, and making sure also when you do this, you also activating your core, lock your core. Okay, the middle of your body. Okay, so that it's activated, because you want to get in the habit of using your whole body, okay, when you're doing some of these movements through the elbow, okay? So another one is you can even do single hand, just basically the movement. So I start with Tan Sao, right, and then you go Bong Sao at the wrist, right, or Tan Sao, right, and then I'm going to go palm strike, okay? And then from here, see how I let it go? Then from here, I go to Bong Sao, then back to Tan Sao, right? Boom, right? Boom, boom, like this, okay? Right? Same thing on the other side. A single hand, right? Palm strike, Bong Sao, Tan Sao again, right? Palm strike, right? Bong Sao, Tan Sao, right? So there's practice like that. You can also practice like Lap Sao. So when you're making a turn, sometimes I do this. I'll tan the steering wheel, and as I'm turning it, I use the tan to turn, and then I lop my hand over, right? I'll tan, or I'll fook this hand, right? Okay, and come over. Oh, hold on. Well, let's make it simple, right? I tan sao, then turn the wrist, lop sao. Tan sao, if I'm making a left-hand turn, lop sao. Tan sao, lop sao. Tan sao, lop sao. If I can add the punch, right? Tan sao, lop sao, punch, right? Tan sao, turn the wheel, lop sao, and punch. Okay, and then I can turn the wheel, right? Another way is using the fook sao. So fook sao, I fook, center, right? I turn to my right, right? And I use the other hand, fook, elbow in, right? And now, see how I come underneath my arm? Right? Underneath, I get to fook, or lop, okay? So I lop underneath, right? Okay? So this can be fook sao, and then I come underneath and I lop sao, see, to turn the wheel. I'm fook sao, then I come underneath. Notice my palm's facing me, okay? To tan. And then I turn the wrist, palm facing down to turn the wheel. And using my core and my elbow to turn the steering wheel. Okay? And same thing the other side, right? Okay, so I'm Fuchs sao, or I'm Fuchs sao, I turn the wheel to the left, right? Then I snake this hand, see my palm is my palm is facing me into a tan position. Then I rotate it, lop sao, and then I turn the steering wheel. Right? Okay? Phuc sao. I underneath, turn the wrist to lop sao. Okay? And I can add the punch here off the lop if I want. Okay? What's that?
The battery. I don't know how much time you have.
Okay.
But yeah.
So we're running out of battery. Okay, so we'll make this quick. Let's see, what else? Okay, you can also pox out, because there's also the columns from the center, right? So you can also practice, right? Side to side or up and down, right? Come up the wrist, come down with the pox out, right? Same thing the other hand. Okay, pox out. Okay, you can go sideways, pock. Right, pock. Right. So things like this. Okay, sometimes you just get your elbows in the center. Okay, and drive. You know, just drive. Okay, or elbows into center like this, and just drive. Try to get your elbows in. Right, and just hold them there. Right, relax. Or just one hand, just elbow to the center. Right, elbow to the center, and just drive. Get your elbow in. Right, and relax. Right. So all these little things that you can practice just with a steering wheel, okay? Make sure you watch the road, Stephen, right? Don't do any fast movements, right? Okay, I don't want to hear that you got into an accident, it's my fault, all right? So just be careful, but I thought that would be something that, you know, be a little fun for you while you're out there on the road and for everyone else, okay? All right, so thank you very much, and I will see you guys next time.